Okay, this is what we have today. Now, we've done a few of these little NAVAHOs, this 432. And this is actually the second one we've done for this gentleman. The first one always had a bit of a problem with just not being stable. So we tried to straighten it out, and we just ended up finding him another radio. The other one has landed in the parts pile because this one just works a lot better. Let me show you what we did. He always had a problem. All our radios swing PEP, at least 100 watts. Now, he's got our new 2SC 2879 module. This one's got a Toshiba in it. We do not have this transistor ramped up and running its behind off. However, this radio has been combed for some audio. So, but we added a couple things that we've never been able to just really have time to make work. And we did on this one because we took the time. We added him an AM carrier control and a mic gain control. However, they're both 10-turn counters. Now, you guys notice a lot of stuff we do around here. We use those 10 turns a lot. I build a lot of different circuits to put those 10 turns in a lot of different applications. Your carrier, your mic gain, your modulation limiter if you want to put it on the front. We use it for a lot of things. Echo controls. Guys love them for echo controls because you get that echo set right where you want it, you're done. However, we did put them on this one, so let's check this out. We're on our birdie up here. Coaxial dynamics. First thing we're going to do is turn the dead key down so you can see how well. I'm going to have to key this with my knees. I don't have my D in line. So here's our carrier. And right now, it's showing us about 3 watts. But now look at how nice and easy that sweeps up and down. So let's set him in a nice 2-watt carrier, okay? Now, all we're going to do now is we're going to turn this back up, this mic gain. And then, there she goes. Audio. Let's try it again. That's a 2-watt dead key and well over 100 watts of PEP. He's now got mic gain control, high resolution. He's got carrier control, high resolution. He's got his board in, and now it's safe. It doesn't get hot, because we're not making the transistor work hard. Everything's still going to be inside his radio. However, now he has a lot more control. Now, one thing we did on this one is we did remove its internal DC power supply. The regulator board is still there because it needs to be there on this particular unit just to make it act right. It needs to see the 12 volts. After it's been rectified, it needs to see that 12 volts over here where it would normally see it. And then you can do all the rest of your jimmy jammas up here. And then go to it. Now I'm going to tell you guys something. With this particular radio, if you guys go to work on one of these and it doesn't want to land on frequency, this little guy right here, this is your VCO coil. Tandy thought it smart to glue that thing in place, not realizing that this or this changes value over the years. We actually had to change this, the VCO, the 10240, the trimmer, and the intermediate mixer for the output. Once we did all that, it stopped lazy keying. It got dead on frequency. We put a little bit hotter. This is not the original transformer for the audio in here either. That's out of another radio, and I'm not going to say which one, but it's a trick we do here. So he's all done, man. His modulation lamp just went out as we were testing it. And we're going to turn, because now he can turn his carrier so far down, his meter movement is next to non-existent. So we got to lift the board back up because that's where the control is. We're going to get this meter working right. We're going to modulation control on it. Put all the nice looking knobs from his other bass on here, because the face of this one looks pretty good. And put the lids on it, and we're going to drive it for a day and see if it holds up. Pretty sure it will. But he has got a pretty cool setup here. So there it is. There's a TRC432 variable carrier, mic gain control that doesn't let this radio squeal. You can put a D on it. You can put a stock mic on it. The stock mic even sounds awesome on this radio. I got awesome radio checks with just the stock mic. So we did our business on this one. So this one belongs to Gator over in Crete. This was actually his first base station. Well, the one that got canned was. But he got another one identical to it. Set up better. We never could get these two items to work in his other unit. And we always had problems. Little problems. Stupid little problems. This thing here, I've driven this big dumb dock box with it. With the power on, that's a high drive box. It wants 100 watts or more. So, we drove that box with it. We can turn our RF power down so far that we can get this amp to key 40 or 50 and swing 1,000. It's awesome. So there you go, Gator. I know it was a wait, brother man, but like Moose told you, be patient. Because this is the kind of shit that walks out when we get it all straightened out. So there it is, boys and girls. Bar none. I'll put this up against any other 432 on the face of the planet. Radio for radio. Standing bet is still good. You bring a TRC 432 here, put it on the bench. If it outdoes this one, you win. If I win, either way, it's $1,000, and I want $100 over every watt I beat you. So go on and get your wallets out. Let me see what you could do with a 142 or with a 432. Realistic on top of it. Let's get it on. 7-3, you guys. Take care.